Hello everyone, Heather Neff here. If this is the first time you're joining me for a video, I want to say welcome. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant, but I also use lots of other products in my adventures in everyday cooking. So I hope you'll join me and enjoy the videos. For those of you that have been around for a long time, you'll know that this is a new type of video. I'm actually experimenting with a few things. Obviously, I moved over to YouTube and then I will link it over to Facebook. But when I use YouTube, I can do longer videos and I can trim them and I can just, kind of make them better. So this first video, I have a lot to learn, but I hope you'll enjoy this stuffed pepper skillet. I will link the recipe at the end of the video, and I will also put it in the comments below. So enjoy this video, and I hope to do more and get better. All right, guys, bye. So I'm gonna first start out with my measuring, my cutting mats. I love them because they have the little markings on them. Julienne, fine Julienne, large dice, small dice, mini dice. Medium dice, small dice. They also have the measuring, so if I wanted to measure a piece of bread or whatever, it would be right there, and I just love them. And the set comes in 3 different mats, so it has the green one, and then we have the blue one, which has, oops, wrong side, whoops, turn around. Okay, it has all of the different knives on it. So, for instance, if you're wondering which knife to use, it says right here that the tomato knife is, so on and so forth. So you can, it's like a cheat sheet, but that one's in blue. And then we also have an orange one. Oh, and this one also has the measuring on the top. And then we have the orange one that is the hands-on measuring one, which has the little, sizes of things like thumb, rule of thumb, where the thumb came from, what a pinch is, what is a fistful, that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. And again, it has the measuring on the bottom. So we're going to start with our green one, and I love it because they're flexible. So we're going to cut an onion. I have half the onion, as you can see, and I left the root on, and the root needs to stay on because I'm going to make horizontal cuts like so in the onion. So I'm just going to make horizontal cuts like this. There we go. And then once I'm done with the horizontal cuts, I'm going to turn it sideways and I am going to slice through it. And I have perfect dices of my onion. So here we go. We're going to do it really, really fast forward. No, I'm not really cutting that fast. I'm on fast forward. All right, and it just leaves a little root. And as you can see, perfectly diced onions. I love my quick slice. If you've been following me for very long, you know that I love this thing. I can do 100 peppers in 5 minutes, and they are slices of peppers. They're brilliant. So I'm going to feed these through the quick slice once, and then I'm going to feed them through again the opposite direction to make my dices. So this tool is amazing. I did all of my peppers in about a minute. So, and then there we go. I have diced peppers. All little dices, the same size as my onions. It's brilliant. I love the quick slice. Ta-da! Look at all that pepper. All right. Now, lots of people slice their tomatoes one at a time. And when you're using cherry tomatoes like we are today, oh my goodness. Okay, there's one slice. Okay, here we go. And there's, oh my goodness, this is going to take forever. So I say use the quick slice. So I absolutely love it for tomatoes. We have cherry tomato bushes out back, and we get so many every day that I'm always looking to use them. And this recipe actually calls for canned tomatoes, but shoot, I have so many tomatoes that I don't want to I want to make do with what I have. So here we go. Look at that. All those are now sliced into small bits, and I can go right into my dish. So check it out. All of those tomatoes sliced with one. Bing! Magic. Magic. Okay, so now we're going to take a skillet and we're going to put a little olive oil in it. And this is our new Pampered Chef skillet with the removable handle. Makes for easy into the oven. You can take the handles off and it can go right in the oven. So I'm going to heat up some olive oil, and then I'm going to add to it some onion. You're going to add the diced onion. I did a whole onion. And then I'm going to do 3 green peppers. And then I am going to go ahead and add some fresh minced garlic. And I'm going to use our garlic press, which is totally amazing. You put it into the press without peeling it, and just press it all the way through, and then you can just use the little back of the tool to dig out the peel. There we go. We'll do it again. Dink. There you go. And then I'm going to use the handle of the one more, apparently. There we go. And then I'm going to use the handle and just scrape it right off. Ta-da! I love it. And then you can use the back side of the brush to clean it. All right, so now I'm just going to kind of stir fry this for a little while. I just really want to get some color on the onions and the green peppers. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit. All right. So once you start to see color start to come on the peppers, that's what you want. That's when you want to go ahead and add your meat. And my pork is half frozen, so I am going to use our mix and chop tool, which is completely amazing. And as I mix, I'm going to be browning it. And so let's just jump right to brown. All right, so now we have browned meat. At this point, it's going to be time for us to add our seasoning. So I'm going to use the Italian seasoning from Pampered Chef, and I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of it. So just put it right in, shake it right over. Then I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. So once that's in, we're going to give it a little stir. And then we are going to add 2 cups of rice. Oh, we're going to saute that for a second first. Then we're going to add the rice. So about 2 cups of rice. Then we are going to add to that about 3.5 cups of broth. We're going to add all of our fresh tomatoes. Now we're going to stir it up. And then we're going to cover it. And you're going to want to cover it for about 15 minutes or until your rice is tender. So in the meantime, we're going to use our microplane grater. So this is the cool cheese grater from Pampered Chef. And I absolutely love it because it locks into place, so I can use it sitting up like that, or I can use it, and grate it down, or I can use it flat over a bowl just like this. And so I love this thing. It's really cool. It comes with the handy knuckle guard, which I don't know how many times I have hurt my knuckles on that grater, but I never do it anymore. So you cut your block of cheese to the right size, and then you stick it right into the grater, just like this. Push. And then you're going to put it right in, and we are going to grate. Oh, I want to just say that there's little pokies in there that hold the food in place. You can't really see it. Sorry. And then we're just going to literally grate. There we go. Cheese grater. And I'm using it flat right here. But then I'm going to flip it to standing up. Once the cheese is all grated, we are going to put it right on top of the finished skillet and replace the lid and let it melt on its own. No additional heat is needed, and it should take like 5 minutes. So once the lid comes off, go ahead and you're going to top that with some sour cream, and then, let's see, sour cream, yep, there we go. And then we're also going to put some green onion or chives over the top just to give it a little boost of color. Ta-da! There we have it. And that is our stuffed pepper skillet. Hope you enjoyed. And there you have it, my first YouTube video. I have to apologize a little bit. I didn't realize that if I recorded horizontally instead of vertically, it would cut off the top of the video. So you did miss out on a little bit, and I promise I will do better in the future. But for my first try, I have to say it went okay. So now here at the end, I'm just gonna go through the products that I use. They're in the video, so that if you are interested in any of them, just leave me a comment below and I will help you, or you can check my website and get them all on my website. So the flexible cutting mat, the Santoku knife, the quick slice, the 12-inch nonstick skillet, the mix and chop, the mix and scraper, the garlic press, Italian seasonings, microplane adjustable coarse grater, the small scoop, and the prep bowls. So if any of those sound interesting to you, or you're thinking, oh, I need that in my everyday kitchen, then I can help you out with that. Otherwise, just enjoy the videos, and I would love to hear if you made this stuffed pepper skillet, because that's the best thing in the world. That's the biggest compliment to me, is that you actually make these recipes in your own kitchen. And remember, if you're not making a mess, you're not having fun. And if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right, because every day is adventure in your kitchen, and this is Adventures in Everyday Cooking. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.